You know, the problem with the foreclosure rocket docket as it's currently being practiced in many circuits across the state of Florida is that it's stacked against the homeowner and in favor of granting summary judgments in every case. That's not the case in every single circuit, however. The fact of the matter is that here in Pinellas County, our chief judge and our judges are taking a close look at cases. They're dismissing them where it's appropriate according to the rules because of violations of these foreclosure mills. In the 12th Circuit, just below us in Manatee and Sarasota County, the judge down there has taken a very powerful and very proactive role to ensure that there is fairness and equity in these courtrooms. What is attached to this blog is an order in the form of a checklist that's been produced by that circuit down there. I want everyone to pay very close attention to it because it puts in a very clear focus many of the areas that the courts can be using to properly dismiss these cases. We're talking about equity and fairness here, people, and if you look very carefully at this order and this checklist here, it illustrates in a very clear and very meaningful way many of the problems that we see in foreclosure courtrooms. You can see here that if a judge looks at the file and it doesn't meet the basic requirements of the rules according to the Supreme Court and the long existing rules of civil procedure, the court has the inherent authority to dismiss this case. This is an appropriate sanction against these foreclosure mills who are arrogantly abusing the rules of the court, arrogantly ignoring the rules of the Florida Supreme Court, and who are abusing not just those defendants in foreclosure, but every single taxpayer whose dollars are being used to subsidize their improper, unethical practices that are being executed in courtrooms all across the state of Florida. I want every single practitioner to make copies of this order and to share it with every single judge, particularly our senior judges, because I think our senior judges who are concerned about doing the right thing will see this order and will begin utilizing this order when they understand that there are alternatives to summary judgment. The alternatives are found right here in this order. So let's get this order copied. Let's get this order in the hands of every single judge sitting in the state of Florida, and let's start to make this the model for the disposition of all of these cases. You know, the Supreme Court has given us a job, and that job is to clear the foreclosure backlog. With this form right here, we can clear the foreclosure backlog in a week. Let's start to put this to work all across the state of Florida. Keep up the good fight, because it's one we're finally winning.